Good morning, Bible lovers. It's 6 a.m. and today we're going to head to Nashville. But before we do, I'm going to have some time in prayer and some devotional time, and then me and my son are going to head to Nashville. And just thought we'd chronicle the trip, let you see what goes on, and plan to go to McKay's, hoping to hook up with Tim Wildsmith. Unfortunately, my interview canceled. I had an interview with Lifeway, and the publisher's sick, so we're going to reschedule that. But anyhow, here's kind of how I set up my devotional time. Check it out. So as some of you know, I set up at my kitchen table, and I'm currently reading through the MEV. This is a really nice read so far. I am in the book of Acts, chapter 13. And then as I'm reading, I use these Z-Bright highlighters. I'm not super impressed with those. They do a good job. And then I have an olive wood pen from Israel that I write with. And I just put a new cartridge in it, so I really appreciate that. I have my iPad out here so that when I get stuck on a verse, I can quickly search up Bible Hub and it shows you every translation as you scroll through the screen. Also, just recently got this Humble Lamb, Ocean Blue, and I'm going to do a video with this comparing it to the goat skin. I have the green goat skin, and this is one of the personal size handcrafted CSBs. I've been treating this with leather treatment, otter wax, and all sorts of different products from otter wax, trying to get it to feel good, and it really does feel good, but it still has a little bit of chemical smell to it, trying to get rid of that. But you can see this leather looks really nice. And then prayer list, my humble shield. Now obviously I don't fit all of this in there. What I'll put in my humble shield is I'll have my iPad, I'll have this Apple computer, highlighters, and then the Bible I'm currently reading, which is the MEV. It all fits really nicely. But anyhow, I'm gonna get some reading done, and then we'll see you in a little bit. All right, y'all, we about to head out, and this isn't gonna be a high quality video, no microphone or anything, but we're getting ready to go, get in the car. All right, so as I told you all, the original plan has fallen apart. The publisher at Lifeway got sick. They canceled the interview, and we're going to Nashville for really no apparent reason. But we are going to a music store to check out some instruments. We're going to McKay's to see if I can find some Bibles. And hopefully, this isn't secured yet. This isn't absolutely set. And yes, always wear your seatbelts when you're driving. I'm hoping to actually meet Tim Wildsmith. So we'll let you know if that happens. Next stop, we'll show you all the city skyline. It is raining. The weather's kind of, but hey, see you on a bit. All right, so we are in Nashville. And as you can tell, we're in horrid traffic. Let me turn the windshield wipers off. It's raining a little bit. Weather's been kind of sketch. But I will say this. I did get in contact with Wildsmith. I think we're gonna go to Belmont and hang out with him for about a half hour or so after McKay's. So next stop will be McKay's. Hopefully I can find some Bibles there, maybe a little bit of music and some cool stuff. And we'll see. But anyhow, there we are. Batman building, always one of my favorite places, but anyhow, let's see what we get at McKay's and then see if we can hook up with Wildsmith. There's a little bit of a better shot of the skyline, just in case you've never seen it before. Right there with the little Batman ears is the Batman Tower. Always thought that was kind of cool. Anyhow, as I said, next stop McKay's. See y'all there. So we're almost to McKay's, and of course, it is starting to rain. So I'm hoping that it stays light like this, because we've got some items to take in. Because one thing you need to know is when you go to McKay's, you need to take stuff to trade, because that is one way to avoid spending a bunch of money there. And I just passed it up. There it goes. So we'll see you all in a minute. I'm in someone's random driveway, Cherie's Pet Salon here, turning around because I always seem to pass McKay's up. So we're gonna get turned around and we're gonna go into the parking lot. And if you've never been here before, there's also one in Chattanooga. I think there's 3 locations. I can't remember where the third one is, but they always have really, really nice stuff here. This is one of the biggest bookstores I've ever seen for trading. In fact, sometimes I'll come to Nashville just to visit this place. And the person that helped me discover it was Tim Wildsmith. One day I came to visit with him, and he and I went down here and checked it out, and it was really cool. And again, hopefully we're gonna get to see him. I think we've got it worked out at Belmont. So right now it's not raining. I'm gonna hurry up and get my stuff boxed up and get in, and we're gonna get some things traded. And hopefully I find a couple Bibles and maybe some Christian music. Anyhow, God bless you. All right, never been. This is the entry. We're about to go in and get the carriers because you can't take it in regular boxes. You have to take it in one of theirs. So once you get inside, you see these little crates right here. I'm gonna grab a stack of them. So as I said, when you come in, you gotta have stuff to trade. So I've got a trunk load of stuff that I'm gonna try to trade in. We'll see what all they'll take. Let's see how this turns out. All right, making my way to the Christianity section. Let's check out what they have in the Bibles. Sometimes we strike gold, sometimes we strike out. I'll let you know the verdict. One thing about secondhand sellers that I'll never understand is their pricing. I mean, that's $80 for a used Bible. It is the New King James, which is pretty cool for the Keyword Study Bible. This is a great tool, but I'm not paying that. Here's another example of secondhand pricing that makes no sense. Here is the New King James Sovereign, wide margin reference edition for $80. You can get it cheaper than that brand new. I'll never understand the pricing sometimes. All right, y'all know I love weird things. Kenneth Copeland, Word of Faith Study Bible, 50 Years of Ministry, Holy Bible, Modern English Version, $28. Totally snagging this. All right, we're at Belmont University. And we're about to run into Wildsmith, who's up here. And I don't exactly have a plan yet, so we'll let you know what's going to happen. Love those pants, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Nice bright purple pants. All right, see y'all in a minute.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to give you your nickel's worth.
That is not what you say. That's not your tagline.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Belmont.
Yeah, check it out. We are here at this beautiful campus. Just really awesome. And you were saying the bell tower. What about the bell tower?
The bell tower is kind of the old central heart of campus, and my office is right here next door to it. And there's a lot of new stuff at Belmont, but this is like what I think about when I think about old school Belmont right here.
Yeah.
And a bunch of magnolia trees.
Magnolia trees. So which one are the magnolia trees?
These right here. These are magnolias.
Ah,
Yep.
I should have known that. All right. Well, check it out, y'all. I'm here live with Tim Wildsmith
Two
in Nashville.
Tims.
That's right. 250,000 subscribers.
Watch
Dude,
out.
did you ever think that it would become what this has become?
I did not.
It's,
I did not.
It's
wild.
crazy. I didn't think so either, because we started about the same time, but just something just blew up, something took, and man, I'm here for it. It's exciting to see your channel grow and to see what is happening with your books. And you got one coming out soon. What's it called again?
It's called Daily Scripture Guidebook.
Comes
out in November.
Comes out in November. And of course, Bible translations for everyone.
Yes.
I read it and reviewed it. Really cool book. You ought to pick it up, shouldn't they?
They should definitely get it. You
All
should
right.
use Tim's link so he gets a little bit of a kickback.
There is the famous Becca Wildsmith mural up in this office.
This is my office.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I've never even done this on my channel. So people have to go to your channel to find out more about me.
Right, absolutely, because that's what I do. I do these exposés, and I even reviewed your Bible. You loved my review of your Bible, didn't you?
Very cool. So special. I'm so glad Tim reviewed it.
You even gave me a special comment.
What did I say?
You said, kind of ordinary.
Yeah, Tim wasn't as excited about it as he should have.
Dude, it's a nice Bible.
It's a great Bible.
I was just pointing out that there are a lot of brown Bibles.
There are, but not a lot of brown humble lambs.
No, and not a lot of humble lambs with the Wildsmith family crest on it.
True.
Thought it was really cool, but that was kind of a funny comment. Here we go.
This is what we should do. We should put on the actual work wardrobe, because your viewers and my viewers will be shocked that this is what I look like at work. I don't always look like this at work, but there you go.
Professor Wildsmith.
Hello, here I am.
Yeah.
This is my office. Welcome. This is my, I've got a few Bibles in here, and
Aww.
isn't that great?
Look at those two. They just love each other. And she has gray hair now. Matter of fact,
She does.
she's actually kind of more famous than you.
Definitely more famous than I am. People love Becca.
Is it? She's got wild hair. Is that her?
She got a wild hair on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
check
right.
her out.
Yeah.
Check her out. She is awesome.
This is boxes. I'm going to let Tim see what my viewers have recently sent me. I'm already getting donations for the Christmas Bible giveaway 2025, and it's not even July yet.
Wow.
So, let's go.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing on this shelf?
My favorite thing on this shelf is probably
That is not what I thought you'd reach for, but
my Optimus Prime. I told this story on social media, but back in like 1989, 1990, I discovered my Christmas presents beneath in my parents' closet, and I found this, and I opened it and played with it, and then I tried to put it back together. But as anyone who's a parent knows, when you unbox a toy, it's impossible to get it back to it. So I got in trouble big time, and my mom threatened to return it. So I still have Optimus Prime as a reminder to not get into trouble.
That's funny.
What else do I love? Other than the pictures of my wife, and I have an OG Bibliotheca first edition.
Yeah, that was really, would you say that's probably the review that launched your channel?
I think that was about 2.5 years ago, and it was like the first video that I did that hit 100,000 views and like really popped.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that part of it, I was proud of that because I worked really hard on that video, and even though it was several years after Bibliotheca had come out, it was something that really caught a lot of attention. It was a really in-depth review. And I spent more time planning it, recording it, editing it than anything else to my channel at that point, and it really did.
Editing is awful.
It really is.
Yeah.
Many people don't know that we can sit down with the Bible and spend 30 to 45 minutes even just getting ready to do a review and then recording the review. But then it's sometimes hours to edit something and make it make sense. So it's a lot of work. But yeah, a few different books.
Does he have his own book on his shelf, y'all? I don't see it.
I have my own book on my desk. I have one copy left. I just give them away whenever people come to visit me if they want one. So
nice.
That's the only one I have left. But I've got a little bit of, these are very special. These are rocks from the Sea of Galilee. And this is water, although it's been evaporating from the Jordan River. If anybody has ideas on how to not let that evaporate, I have some more at home so I could refill it. But from my trip to Israel. But yeah, other than that, oh, my Jeff Goldblum prayer candle.
let's oh, you're trying to get me swept up in your controversy. Lord, let's just cut that on out. I'm leaving that in the video.
Someone gave me that as a joke, and I think it's funny.
That's interesting.
It's a good conversation starter for students, college students here at Belmont. But
yep. All right. Well, credentials to back it up.
That's right.
What's up, Jaden? All right. See y'all. We're headed home. Check it out, y'all. On the way home, and we got us a full rainbow. Slick. Love it. Coming home from Nashville, just left Buc-ee's, got some snacks. About to head to the house and close this video out. See y'all in a bit. Scratch that, y'all. We got us a double rainbow. Check that out. Beautiful. On the way home from Nashville. It's been a really rainy day, and we have miraculously, it's been raining in the car, but it has yet to rain while we've been outside. So we've stayed dry, haven't we, Jaden? That's pretty miraculous. So anyway, see y'all in a bit. All right, y'all, I hate to keep coming back to this rainbow, but that is absolutely crazy. It's going into the road. Look at that. I've never seen anything quite this awesome. That is just wild. Once again, see y'all in a bit. And now it's 9:15 at night, 13 hours and 15 minutes-ish later, right back where we started at my kitchen table. And I figured I'd show you all what I picked up while I was at McKay's. So first of all, Cross Movement CD. I love me some rap. Barlow Girl, Don't Hate Me, Never Alone is fire. But I did find 3 Bibles. Also, I got like $250 in cash and trade for the stuff that I had in my trunk. So I've got some credit left, so I'm going back to check out McKay's again at another time. I just couldn't find enough stuff. I was running out of time. Had to run and meet Wildsmith, but I found something I didn't know existed, and that is a Life Application Living Bible. Y'all, before the NLT, I have no idea. I don't know much about this. I don't know what edition it is. Presentation page is clean, and if I go to the title page, it looks like this bad boy was printed in 1995, and it's an 11th edition. So, wow, pretty slick. I'll probably make a video on this just because it sounds fun. Also, you know I love new and weird translations. This is the Common English Bible with the Apocrypha, so I thought that was really slick. They have one without the Apocrypha that was a little bit cheaper, but I went ahead and bit the bullet and paid the extra $10 for the CEB that comes with the Apocrypha. Really thought that was nice as well. I think I paid like 28 bucks for this, so a little pricey. As I said earlier, I don't understand always the pricing when it comes to secondhand stores, but then I found this gem, which you all saw earlier in the video, and that is the Kenneth Copeland 50th anniversary of years in ministry. And look, y'all, I ain't promoting Kenneth Copeland. I'm not endorsing Kenneth Copeland. Y'all know I think it's a little strange, but this is really cool. MEV first edition. And man, I didn't catch this till I got home. Really bummed about this, but someone cut out the presentation page. So I thought I had a clean copy. It's sort of clean. It's still cool. Paid 28 bucks for this thing. It's some sort of faux leather, but it's got a really big print. Center column references. I'll do a review on this as well. I'll do a review on all this stuff just so you can see it, but it's got a little commentary in here from Kenneth Copeland, so it's going to have that prosperity gospel lean. And anyhow, that was my day today. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on.